More on AFCON. Always a pleasure to welcome in our good friend Mbizo Zamane. Hello, Mbizo. How are you holding up, my friend? How we living?
I'm surviving. I'm surviving. Little chocolate milk this morning, little blankie. Keep me company. I'll survive.
Oh, God. I have my blankie, too. Don't worry. All right, let's chat a little bit about this Namibia result. They got the 1-0 win over Tunisia. They are a team that's ranked 115th in the world, and this was their first win at this competition. What do you make of this result?
I'm delighted for them. I'm delighted for Namibia. And of course, they're representing Southern Africa, the region. And so I'm absolutely delighted by the way that they've played. They have the youngest coach at AFCON, Collins Benjamin, and he's absolutely gotten these guys to playing at an incredible level. Look, for me, it's finally some proof of what Africans already knew, that there is talent in every corner of the continent, and it's on display. What lacks is the structure, organization, and management, perhaps, to take these talents, to develop them all the way through world class. But look, it's another giant Slade and put under serious pressure. And again, that seems to be the theme for this AFCON. The minnows refuse to go away. And it's absolutely delightful for the tournament.
Mbizo, sorry, I was just thinking, for Tunisia, what does this say about them? Because it seemed like coming into this competition, people had high hopes from them, certainly not to win it, but they seem like another one of these countries that were going to take the next step. And it seems like, again, look, they've got players in some of the biggest clubs in the world, or at least in top flight, and they have not taken that step. Is this just another one of those North African teams that can't do it sub-Saharan, or is it that they really just can't turn the corner?
Well, again, Tunisia is probably one of the traditional giants of the African game. I think that, they've never had the most attractive brand of football in the world, but they're one of those teams who kind of know how to get it done. So it really is a shock. I mean, they were always going to have a little bit of a difficulty getting out the group with Mali and South Africa, of course, in there. We've beaten them before as well, despite our performance against Mali. But look, I think that there is a chance that they correct ship, although for South Africa's sake, I hope not.
Mbizo, because you just brought up South Africa, I was rooting for South Africa. I wanted them to win so bad.
This might be the first time we see Mbizo without a smile. Go ahead, Darian.
He's still smiling. I can't help it. We love it.
I'm trying.
What went wrong? Like, was it the missed penalty that kind of set the tone that let Mali come on top, or that took away their momentum, or what was missing in the second half that South Africa couldn't bring to the table?
I think that analysis is spot on. I think that the penalty was really a knock to the confidence, which is unfortunate because I think, again, I've spoken about the theme of minnows playing very good football. Another theme of this tournament is the mental and emotional resilience that every team is showing, including, for example, another Southern African team in Mozambique. So it's unfortunate that South Africa wasn't able to display that same determination to overcome a setback. Look, when we started, we looked like a deer caught in headlights. It looked like the occasion was going to be too much. And then all of a sudden, we started playing a little bit. So it was really unfortunate that we weren't able to put that ball in the back of the net. And I must admit that I was rather disappointed by Percy Tao's post-match discussion where he said, we missed the penalty. I would have liked to see a leading player and one of your best players take responsibility and say, I missed the penalty. But we could have created more opportunities. We could have played better. But the penalty miss, that was on him, and I wish he had done that.
Just so you know, Mbizo, earlier today on the way in, we slipped on the ice outside. Not just me. It was we. All y'all were part of that.
Yeah, man. Feeling for your South Africa, Mbizo. We're rooting for you nonetheless. Want to ask you about the game that's coming up today, the Morocco-Tanzania game that already from the outset, it's gotten a little bit testy because the Tanzania coach has made some incendiary remarks about Morocco's weight within the African Confederation, and it's gotten controversial.
Yeah, it has. But what would football be, especially a tournament of this magnitude, without a little off-the-pitch argy-bargy, right? And remembering that the Tanzanian coach is from Algeria. So there is a little bit of that North African rivalry going on. And I thought the Morocco coach did the right thing by, maybe dismissing the comments a little bit and focusing on the game. I have no idea whether these accusations are true, but I must admit that I believe that at this point in time, it's irrelevant. The only thing that's relevant is the spectacle that we're going to see today and whether or not Morocco can repeat their fantastic performance in the World Cup and make a run towards lifting the AFCON trophy.
And Bizo, quickly before we let you go, I want to chat on that Cameroon result because they only managed the 1-1 draw against Guinea. And I believe, I wrote this down, Guinea is ranked 110th in the nation. This was a pretty shocking result for Cameroon. What was your reaction to this result? I know you keep talking about the minnows that just kind of refuse to go away in this competition, but what's the outlook for them and for Cameroon?
Well, I think Cameroon, and we've discussed it quite a number of times, they're dealing with quite a lot of issues that seem to be derailing their focus and their psychological preparation. I think they need to do better. This is the group of death, I think, for me. Speaking about Guinea specifically, despite their low ranking, they are a traditional power in African football. Haven't won the tournament, I don't believe. I may be wrong on that. But they are consistently at AFCON. They are consistently considered one of the most talented teams. So it's not an embarrassing result for the Cameroonians, but certainly they're going to want to do better in their upcoming matches, and they'll have to do better if they're going to progress from this group.
Well, Mbizo, we appreciate you taking the time to join us this morning, and we're thinking of you. Our thoughts are with you. We're rooting for you, my friends.
Thank you so much. I got a message from my grandmother this morning saying to me, don't speak with too much pain about Bafana on air, please, my child. And I think I've obliged her.
You're still smiling, which we love to see. All right, we appreciate you, my friend.
Thank you, guys.